Some people think that the rebellious behavior of Israel, even today, has caused God to abandon them forever.
Has God abandoned Israel? There's a thing called replacement theology. It's the idea that the Jews rejected Jesus, and so God has rejected the Jews and given their place to the church. Paul, when he was talking about this, says, I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? Certainly not, but through their fall, to provoke them to jealousy, salvation has come to the Gentiles. He goes on and says, for if their being cast away is the reconciling of the world, what will their acceptance be but life from the dead? He also says that we should not be wise in our own opinion, that blindness in part has happened to Israel until the fullness of the Gentiles has come in, and so all Israel will be saved, as it is written. In the Old Testament, God made a covenant with Abraham that was irrevocable. It was something that could not be undone because it was based on God's work, not Abraham's. Moses, in Exodus 32, when God said he's going to destroy the nation of Israel and start off with Moses, appeals to the Abrahamic covenant because he knew it was an unconditional covenant. It was unconditional then, it's unconditional now. This passage goes on and says, concerning the gospel, they're enemies for your sake, but concerning the election, they are beloved for the sake of the fathers, talking about Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. For the gifts and the calling of God are irrevocable. In the book of Jeremiah, when God is talking about the new covenant, which was specifically given to the Jewish nation, he says that he gives the sun for a light by day, ordinances of the moon and the stars for a light by night. If those ordinances depart from before me, says the Lord, then the seed of Israel shall also cease from being a nation before me forever. Sun's still coming up, so is the moon. It says, if heaven above can be measured and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, says the Lord. Literally, the heavens above cannot be measured. It's never going to happen. And so Israel remains.